Long ago, the world was savage. All of Gaia's creatures and ancient civilizations were subject to the whims of godlike beings. Some were small and harmless. Others were powerful, beyond imagination. Among the smaller beings, two stood apart. These two agreed they should use their power to help the world. Using their magic as a subtle influence, they studied the mortal creatures of Gaia and sought to improve them, each preferring a different method. They worked well together, each balancing the other, until one day, merely by coincidence, they stumbled upon a creature they had never encountered. A lowly earthworm. The older of the two, who tended to deliberate, suggested giving the creature many legs for running and a strong shell so that it could defend itself from enemies. The stronger of the two, who preferred to act, suggested giving the animal sharp teeth and ripping claws so that it can tear its enemies apart. Each believed their solution was best. They began to argue, and the argument escalated. The two gods pushed their powers past what they ever thought possible, their bodies warping to contain the raw magic. They cast their spells with vigor, but despite their best efforts, their complementary nature kept each from gaining the upper hand. At a stalemate, they cast a last desperate spell, each attempting to force their preference on the humble creature. Their magics clashed in a furious thunder and fire, and instead of affecting the oblivious earthworm, ricocheted back on their casters. And with that, their dispute, it seemed, was ended. The older, having used his magic defensively, found himself transformed and locked in a strong shell, but still capable of limited movement and awareness of his surroundings. Like this, he felt his rage ebb and found a sort of peace. The stronger, having cast her spell in aggression, found herself imprisoned in a darkness containing all manners of monsters and vicious creatures. In this place, blind and filled with rage and fear, she found the farthest thing from peace. Centuries passed, and for the god in the box, each scraped over her like nails over skin. Through the dark, she heard things whisper. After a long time, one voice separated itself from the rest. "Lead my army," it whispered. "Lead them to the world into the light and allow chaos to devour it. The world that shunned you, your friend that abandoned you. Use the power of All Hallows Eve and bring them all to their knees." The sentinel's eyes spoke her answer. The deal was done.